This is an ad.
I hate it!
An ad for crisp, refreshing Angry Orchard hard cider.
That is refreshing.
An ad that interrupted your podcast.
I hate being interrupted!
To remind you to stop being angry at me and crack open an Angry Orchard.
That's a good idea.
Don't get angry! Get Orchard. Angry Orchard Cider Company, LLC. AngryOrchard.com. Please drink responsibly. Angry Orchard is a hard cider with other natural flavors.
Chronic spontaneous urticaria, or chronic hives with no known cause. It's so unpredictable. It's like playing pinball. Itchy, red bumps start on my arm, then my back. Sometimes my legs. Hives come out of nowhere. And it comes and goes. But I just found out about a treatment option at treatmyhives.com. Take that, chronic hives. Learn more at treatmyhives.com.
Adobe Acrobat Studio, so brand new. Show me all the things PDFs can do. Do your work with ease and speed. PDF Spaces is all you need. Do hours of research in an instant with key insights from an AI assistant. Pick a template with a click. Now your prezzo looks super slick. Close that deal? Yeah, you won. Do that, doing that, did that, done. Now you can do that with Acrobat. Now you can do that with the all-new Acrobat. It's time to do your best work with the all-new Adobe Acrobat Studio.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I see y'all. Okay, there's that. Sorry, y'all. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get it popping. Again, shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. I do want to give a trigger warning because today might rub some people the wrong way. Seriously. Some people might be upset about what they gonna hear today. Some people might not be able to face, or, you know, this is a tough subject to kind of even deal with, you know, especially if this is happening in your family. So, like I said, I do want to give a trigger warning before we get started. Let's go ahead and get it poppin'.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. This is off my Elevate album. This song is called Move On. I don't wanna be the same as I once was. I finally let go of the past and wasn't doing nothing but holding me back. I was at my lowest, but outside I was glowing. The shit is deceiving, but I had a reason. Everyone told me to just call on Jesus, forgetting they said to call them when I'm needing. They left me for dead and didn't even check on me. The damage that it did to me, I forget you, but stop fucking with me. Let go, move on, forgive, you wrong. You wasn't wrong, but how you was feeling, but true elevation means humble yourself down. Just be impatient, so let go, move on, forgive, be grown. You grown, say you grown. Just move on, move on, move on. Let go, move on. Yo, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. And again, I do want to give a trigger warning because this subject might rub some people the wrong way. It might bring some memories back up that you might not want to have back up, and I do apologize. But the reason why these subjects don't get talked about that often is because we don't want to bring up anything that makes us upset or think about anything that we put to the back of our mind, like being molested. And it has to be talked about. So let's get into it. Before we go on, I do want to give a moment of silence for the ones who aren't here today in the failed. Also, this is a moment of silence for the failed relationships and friendships. Coming up on the couch, we got Dre Austin. He's coming October the 17th. Can't wait to have him on the couch. Make sure that y'all follow him on all social media. He is a restoration king. Check him out. If you need your shoes restorated, if you need your shoes restored, tap in with him. He is definitely the person that you need to hook up with. This month is almost over. Tuesday, September the 30th is going to be Fuck Fentanyl. So if you've lost anyone from fentanyl, if you would like to share your story, you are more than welcome to come share your story on the couch. Prison Jail Felon Talk. The next Prison Jail Felon Talk is October the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th. The 8th only at 9:30 a.m. So make sure that you tune in. Now again, trigger warning, and if this brings up any memories that you don't, want to have brought up, I do apologize. A lot of us, we hear the word grooming, and for some that don't know, they might think grooming is just, grooming a pet or just, no. The definition of grooming is the practice of preparing or training someone for a particular purpose or activity. Now, that's not the definition to sexual grooming, but doesn't it sound kind of similar? Because it's the same. Grooming a dog, you're grooming to get ready for something. Sexual grooming establishes an emotional connection with a vulnerable person. With a vulnerable person. Like, first of all, when we're children, when we're growing up, we don't know that we're being groomed, or if we're being groomed, or who's grooming us. We don't know that. Sometimes we don't find out until it's too late. By the time it's too late, because sexual assault can change you into a different person than the person that you was before you were sexually assaulted. You might have never, ever, ever had sex before until you were sexually assaulted. That happened. And then now, after that, you can't get it out of your head. And some people go being promiscuous. Extra promiscuous. And then some people, they get standoffish and they don't want to have sex with anybody ever again. I didn't realize that I was a victim until I started getting older. I didn't realize that it was a bad thing. I knew it was a bad thing when it was happening. I didn't want it to happen, of course. But I didn't really, because I've always seen family sweep shit like that under the rug, so I didn't really think that it's something that gets spoke about. It's something that needs light on. But it does. Because it's many of us that sweep it right under the rug because that's how we were taught. We were taught to protect our family by any means necessary. I don't give a fuck if that means lying to the teacher. That's what we do. It's literally molded into us, punched into us, slammed into us to protect your family when they are doing the wrongdoings. Sexual assault, physical assault, any type of assault. But they want to be protected to keep doing the fuck shit that they're doing. That's also called gaslighting. It's unacceptable. And it's too many families. And we're seeing more so now than ever families coming out of the woodworks talking about how their families have been doing this. And you'll hear more stories. You'll hear people start connecting more. And it's sad that this is what we're connecting with. Sorry. It's sad that this is what we're connecting with. It's trauma. A trauma connection. Some people can't get over the fact that they have been touched by someone the wrong way. I didn't end up being that person. I ended up promiscuous. Like, I couldn't stop masturbating. And even though some people be like, oh, that's sexy, that's hot, ooh, not for me. That was not hot. It was time consuming. It was fucking, it clouded my mind, my judgment. And I didn't realize that the reason why I couldn't stop masturbating was because I couldn't get over the fact that I was touched at a young age and I had to put it to the back of my mind. I don't know how that works out. And some people might, some people might look at it and be like, oh, please, then she wanted it the first time. And that's why a lot of rapists get away with what they've done. I seen online a story about a young lady who was raped. And in the midst of being raped, this was her first time ever having any object or anything going inside of her, and she had an orgasm. And because she had an orgasm, they let the rapist off. family members getting off. Because one, I will say this and I will admit this, I don't know why we are waiting. Not all of us. Some of us are waiting so long to speak our truth. And I know it's out of embarrassment. It's out of protection. It's out of, this is just how you was raised. %, and I'm saying 90%, this is my calculation. 90%, and you know, I'm just going to say, my cousin and I, we actually had this conversation, and he asked me if you had to guess, what percentage of the women and men that are gay right now, or like the opposite sex, the same sex, what % do you think have been touched by their family? And I told him 90%. And he said, well, what if none of them have ever been touched? What % do you think would be gay? And I said, at least 65%. Listen to these percents though. How fucked up is that? Because if you literally sit and think about it, how many people have been molested from their family members? From someone close to their family, from someone that they trusted. Male and female. It's not just females that's been molested and raped and had to sweep things under the rug. Boys too. They don't want nobody knowing that they fucking uncle shoved their fucking dick in their asshole. They don't want nobody knowing that fucking shit. So yeah, Unc says sweep it under the rug. Swept. You ain't never got to worry about me mentioning that embarrassing ass shit again. And now the kids is taking up more sports. They staying out later. They running away more often. And this is the thing, is us from the outside looking in, we need to pay attention to these signs. Because I know that when I was running away, I know that whenever I was acting out, I was touched. And I didn't know how to act. No one taught me what to be or how to be when someone takes something so sacred from you. They just sweep it under the rug. Don't tell nobody. You gotta. They can't know this about the family. And it's like, okay, but y'all didn't even tell me how to deal with the emotions. Hey, Alyssa, how to deal with the emotions of what the fuck just happened. I can't even process it because I'm too busy sweeping this shit under the fucking rug. Because that is how my family bred me. They bred me to protect them. They bred me to protect their whatever type of secret fucking nasty fucking fetishes that these fucking disgusting ass friends and family members had. And the reason why we had to sweep it under the rug is so they can continue being these sick, disgusting motherfuckers. Period. Because how are you telling me that I have to be held accountable for the wrongdoings that I do as a child, but as an adult you're not taking accountability for sexually assaulting children? Y'all want to take accountability for certain things. Y'all pick and choose what you take accountability for, when it should be that you take accountability for every fucking thing that you do wrong. And if you don't want to, then don't do nothing wrong. Period. Period. You know how many families are broken up right now because of the fact that the children were forced to sweep bullshit under the rug. And not even just sexual assault. physical assault. You gotta hide your marks and being whipped like a fucking slave with an extension cord. It's not okay. It's not okay to physically assault your kids for whatever reason. I don't give a fuck. It's not okay to sexually assault anyone. Period. It's too many families that are acting as if they're the Brady Bunch and everything is all good, hunky-dory, yeah. No. A lot of these motherfuckers are sick and disgusting. And playing as if they're fucking ministers. Playing as if they're fucking these saints, these angels. And a lot of them, they actually have these jobs, these cover-ups. And I say these cover-ups because my family ran a whole fucking ministry. And do you think I wasn't getting fucked up every fucking day? In the name of Jesus. Yes, I was. And that's what they would be saying. Why they whooping my fucking ass. And it wasn't just no regular fucking whoopings. No. A regular whooping is a pat pat from the waist down. Not no big ass motherfucking extension cord that you use to hook up the goddamn Christmas lights with. Come on now. Yet we, as children, had to sweep those things under the rug. We had to sweep it under the rug. Because we didn't want the scrutiny of everyone in our community. Period. Or even the ones at our school. We already was dealing with bullshit at school. Do you think we want another thing on top of that? Like your father or your mother or someone in your family fucking sexually assaulting you? And it really, every time I think about the fact that my cousin raped me for a whole summer, every time I think about it, and the fact that my father didn't know, come on. I cannot get over the fact that I believe that they knew that this was happening. And the reason why I say that is because my father, before my cousin even came out for any type of summer anything, my father used to shake me down like I was already in prison. I used to get shook down. We used to have family meetings every day. It was always checking my room, checking my clothes, checking to see you with everything. So how the fuck did you miss that? Unless it was purposely missed. And believe it or not, some families are so fucking disgusting and hateful. They'll hate you so much that they will allow someone in the family, they will know someone in the family is raping you every fucking night, molesting you every fucking night. And guess what? They'll walk past the room. They'll get drunk to oblivion so they can have an excuse. So they can say, oh, I was drunk. I didn't hear none of that. I don't know what they talking about. I didn't see that. Or even if you seen it. You didn't see that bottle next to me? If I did see it, I don't remember. Another reason to sweep something under the rug because I just knew my mom or my dad or my brother was going to take up for me. But they acted as if they don't remember or they don't know or it didn't happen. So now your feelings and what you went through has to be put to the back of your mind, to the back burner. Now you have to build this fucking guard up. Give me a second, because low-key about to piss me the fuck off. Low-key!
Hush.
What's happening?
He's just yelling at me.
Cut it out. You don't hear her. Boy. All because he want attention from her? Okay, you guys, sorry. I didn't let her fly in. Low key. Now he wants to come in. Get your ass. But my thing is this. The reason why a lot of us have this trauma and this manic episodes and these depression episodes and all of this bullshit is because of what our parents put us through. And like I said, sometimes someone in your family can be so jealous of you or hate you so much that they will allow you to be molested. They will allow the abuse to keep happening. They will keep on sweeping shit under the rug until you 18 and out the house. Until the next kid gets abused and the next kid gets abused, until the one kid that finally stands up to the motherfucker that's been abusive in the family says something. Now they the black sheep. Now they the black sheep of the family. Now nobody fucks with them. But everybody fucks with the molesters. Everybody fucks with the predators. But the ones that exposes them, the ones that's tired of sweeping the things under the rug, they are the ones that get ostracized. They're the ones that get put out like they're fucking nothing. Without any regard of how they feel, what they went through, and what it has done to them. Because it will do something to you. Whether you like it or not, I don't give a fuck how strong you say you are. When you have to live with a fucking lie, it breaks you down little by little, chip by chip, whether you can see the breakdown or not. You will start breaking down. And then you will start getting depressed. Even more. You crying all of a sudden. You don't know why you crying. You don't know why you angry. You don't know why this. But you don't remember that you put this molestation. You put this sexual abuse. You put all of that to the back of your head. Now you really technically don't even remember what the fuck happened to you. And every time you get bits and pieces come back to the front of your mind, you like, oh no, that gotta be a nightmare. No, that can't be real. If that was real, how come I don't remember it? If that was real, how come it's not as vivid as it should be? Because a defense mechanism is building a wall around the fucked up memories. Is building a wall around the trauma. And when you build that wall, guess what? It's protective. And when look, you think something going through this? No. If I have a wall over the shit that fucking is traumatizing me in the back of my head, ain't nothing getting back in there. And the only thing that's going to break that barrier is me. Or a smell, or a memory, once that barrier starts breaking down and it's nothing there, then all of a sudden those memories start to rush back to the front. And that's why some of us find ourselves in these manic episodes and these depressed episodes. And that's why we find ourselves like, whoa, I was not expecting this flashback, because it's not nothing that we expect. But as the years go by, that wall is coming down because you don't remember anymore that why you have that wall up, because the wall did its purpose. It kept it back there at the time. Now it's time to come back up forward and face it. That's why some families, some kids, some people are starting to take their power back. Because it takes your power away when you're molested. It takes your power away when you're raped. It takes your power away when you're assaulted, period. It takes a piece of you away. And the only way to get that piece of you back is if you fight for it. And fighting for it isn't trying to make yourself out to be whatever you want it to be. Fighting for yourself is facing the fucked up shit and getting past it and learning how to be a better version of you and not allowing that trauma to keep, oh, well, this happened to me and I gotta be like this. No, you don't have to be like that. You have to be a better fucking version of you. Teach your kids not to sweep things under the rug. Talk about it. Teach society not to sweep shit under the rug. Because if none of us is saying anything about it, then guess what? It's going to keep on fucking happening. It's going to keep on happening. Why stop sweeping stuff under the rug if you don't complain about it? Why? Complain about the fucking shit. Doesn't it bother you to have to act as if you wasn't molested? Doesn't it bother you to act as if it wasn't your father that touched you? Doesn't it bother you to act as if your brother wasn't the one jacking off in front of you? But you love them. You do everything you can to keep that family look going. Not realizing that it's breaking you the fuck down. Not realizing that it's changing you. You think that you're a better version of yourself, but you can never be a better version of yourself if you aren't being true with yourself. You gotta be true with yourself. And yeah, it's true that we've been through some fucked up shit. It's true that it started with our families, but it started with their families and their families and their families and their families. But it stops with us. Period. It stops with fucking us. I'm done. I will not allow another fucking piece of shit to be swept under the rug. Not this way. Now, it might be happening that way, but not this way. I'm not sweeping nothing under the rug. I'm living in my truth. I'm standing in my truth, and I'm going to speak on my truth. And the truth is, some of these families have really fucked us up. But we can move past it. And we can teach the new generation what not to be. How not to be. None of us is raising our children the same way our families raised us. But, oh, we got such a great mom and dad. But if they so great, then why are you not raising your children like them? Like they raised you. Wasn't that great? What did you have to sweep under the rug that's still traumatizing you right now to this day? Think about it. Or you might not can think about it because you might still have that wall still up. And you know what? It's another version of you packing your feelings inside of you. And they not letting it go. They might even go with you to your deathbed. You might not ever recover any of the trauma or anything that you swept under the rug because you were forced to sweep it under the rug. You might not ever find out. It might not ever happen. It's tough because it's like we don't want to think, or we don't want people to look at us wrong or look at our family wrong. I think it's more so we don't want our family to be looked at fucked up. But why protect the chomos and the motherfuckers that are abusive and can potentially abuse someone else? Because of love. We love our mom and dads. We love our brothers and sisters. We love our uncles and aunts. We were conditioned to sweep things under the rug. We got to start taking control. Not allowing that past pain to bleed into the right now and ruin relationships, friendships, jobs. Are you going to be stronger than the past? Are you going to be stronger than the bullshit in your family? Can you be? Can you push through? It's hard. And we have to get rid of, sometimes, even our own family. Because, they didn't care about us enough to not sexually assault us. Why do we have to protect them? No. Speak your truth. Speak your fucking truth. It's happening all over. And there's too many kids that are scared to speak out because they were taught to protect your family. Stop teaching your kids to not tell, because they're not going to tell you when somebody out in the streets raped them or hurt them. They're not going to tell you because you taught them not to tell. If you're going to teach them not to tell, teach them not to tell the right way. Like, give specifics. Break it down. It's levels to this shit. You need to be like, okay, no snitching on if you see somebody, rob Walmart. If that's what you don't want them to snitch on, or if you or somebody is in jail and they say you tell on them, or they don't tell. But to say don't tell if somebody sexually assaults you, I thought I was about to sneeze. I did. No. Tell. Fucking tell. Stop sweeping things under the rug. Stop teaching this generation. Actually, I don't even think this generation is being taught to sweep things under the rug. But some of the trauma from our families have caused... Ooh, let me not say that. Some of the trauma from our family has caused some parents to be mean, rude, and disrespectful to their children. I'm sorry. I've seen it. I've seen it so many times. And it makes me sad because these children nowadays, they're killing their parents. They're not wasting no time. They ain't sweeping shit under the rug. They sweeping your body under the rug. They don't give what? So if we teach them now the right, they won't be killing. Hey, I don't remember growing up and hearing kids killing their parents back to back to back to back. I don't remember that. Nope, still don't. So, it's the trauma. It bleeds into parenting. If you don't deal with it the right way, you'll be cussing your kids out. You'll be out for real. You will be, and people will be looking at you like, damn, do you love them? Like, what the? Swept under is hard for me to talk about sometimes too. But I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Seriously. I haven't been feeling good, so thank you for everybody that's been sending me the positive vibes, the love and energy. I'm still doing everything I can to get better. I'm about to go drink me some tea. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow morning at... I might be live early. If not, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I will see you guys. I love you guys so much. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. If you have a story, a swept under story, and you would like to share it, please come share your story, because it can help somebody in your family, in your lineage, period, around the neighborhood that knows the people that you're speaking of. Don't be afraid to expose a pedophile. Don't be afraid. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. All right. Thank you, guys. Spotify, Apple, Pandora, thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits.